How's it going, Team EV? It's your boy CT here, and today, well, it's time for the elongated release of my top 5 series. And what better way to start off the top 5 series than with my top 5 characters that I want to see in Super Smash Bros. For this Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch Smash Bros. Game was well, I guess it's been out for quite a while, so yes, I'm a little late to the party, but we're here anyway, and with the E3 just around the corner, well, I figure why not throw my top 5 out there and see, let's just see about how much I get my hopes up and get to see them crushed. So, for this series, you guys have your own top 5, please let me know them in the comment section down below. This is 100% my opinion, so you can feel free to disagree or agree. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys hit the like button. If you want to see more of this series, well, you can comment down below any suggestions you want to see for another top 5 or top 10 in the future, and I may choose to do it. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on this top 5. Start off with number 5. Number 5 on the list, yes, you might be will probably give me a lot of hate, but number 5 will have to go to Goku. Now, with the release of the tweet from Funimation saying that they wanted Goku in Smash Switch, well, I mean, most companies do want their character to be represented in Smash Switch, especially Smash Bros. Series because how popular it is. Goku is number 5 for me for a couple of reasons. One is popularity. Now, not that I say I don't want Goku in Smash Switch for the reason he's on this list at number 5. I just don't feel like he has a very good chance of getting in the game himself. If he is in the game, he would have to be dumbed down a lot. I would expect he wouldn't be able to access his Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan God, or anything like that. He would probably get Super Saiyan at the most, but at the very least, he'll probably get access to Kaioken. I don't expect them to give him every option he has. I mean, Goku has a lot to pull from. Plus, being from an animated series, not from a mainstream game, majority of the time he's from a mainstream Dragon series, Goku may not make it in. If he does, I will be happy. But if he doesn't make it in, I won't be too upset about it. Goku is number 5 for that reason. Moving on to number 4, would have to go to one of the newest Pokemon added to the Pokemon tournament in DX, being the Pichu, one of the Alolan starters. They found a version of Rowlet. This may get some hate on it as well, and yes, I do not hate on the Pichu. It's not that I love the Pichu. I love Rowlet line, I love Dartrix, the entire line, I love them. The only thing is, the Pichu, I don't know, I don't feel like we need another Pokemon representative right now. I would be more apt to say we can see a Pokemon representative from the next generation of Pokemon Generation 8 being on the Nintendo Switch. Now, the Pichu, yes, he can make it into the game, I don't mind that. It's like the same thing with Goku. If he makes it in, cool, but if he doesn't, I'm alright. Seeing the Pichu in Pokemon Tournament, though, is a step in the right direction. Most likely, if we see Pichu in the game in Smash Switch, we'll be seeing most of his moveset pulled from Pokemon Tournament and probably some from the Pokemon games. I didn't forget. I mentioned with Goku, though, we'll see most of his coming from the Dragon Ball Xenoverse series, and probably even Dragon Ball Fire Z. The Pichu, being a ghost with a ghost grass type, would definitely be a very interesting addition. I mean, we don't have a grass type in the game anyway, so that's a plus side on his part. If the Pichu makes it in the game, like I said, good. If he doesn't, I'm fine with it. This is why it's number 4. Moving on into number 3 is probably a niche pick that I don't think many have chosen for themselves. But I want to see Ken from Street Fighter V, Ken from the Street Fighter series in general, make it into Smash Switch. Now, I know how everyone's probably thinking Smash Switch. Well, but there's already potential for Ryu to return. Why do we need Ken? Ken and Ryu, they go hand in hand. They're like basically, they're not exactly the same characters, but I don't feel like you can have Ryu without Ken, and you can't have Ken without Ryu. It just makes sense, and those two are almost like the chorus. Well, Ken, Ryu, and Chun-Li are more like the chorus of the Street Fighter series, along with Bison. But I feel Ken should be added into Smash Bros. Switch because he will definitely bring a bit more of an offensive style from the Street Fighter games. Ryu is more of a patient fighter, whereas Ken is up in your face. If you ever played Street Fighter V, you know what I'm talking about. But again, I hope Ken does make it into the game solely because I personally didn't play too much of Ken in Street Fighter 5. I played more Ryu and Chun-Li, not Chun-Li, but Cammy. But from what I've seen of Ken in Street Fighter 5, he will have to be toned down a little bit in Street Fighter, similar to how Ryu was. But Ken would be, I feel, would be a great addition to the Smash roster. I mean, who wouldn't want to see Ken running around with his feet ablaze? Number 2 on this list goes to a character from a series that's especially promoted by Rooster Teeth on YouTube that I would highly recommend you all look at. And 5 seasons have already been released, and it's so good. I swear, I want to see Ruby Rose from Ruby enter the Smash scene. Recently, I got a chance to play a trial version of Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, which, yes, Ruby Rose is in that game. I should have some gameplay on the screen of Ruby Rose playing in that game on the screen for you guys right now. Ruby Rose, her speed silence, it would just be perfect. She'll be more of a ranged style fighter with her Crimson Rose scythe. I mean, the freaking weapon can turn into a freaking gun for crying out loud. Having access to the fire, dust, ice, and the I guess you can say electric. I don't know, maybe it's electric or thunder. I mean, it would work so well. She wouldn't be too fast naturally, but with her semblance being her speed, would allow her to move around on the battlefield a little faster. Now, I can't say as too much what her recovery reads or her moveset, which makes me to Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. I feel if they bring Ruby Rose into the game at all, they can pull most of her moveset from that game, as most of because it fits. It's a fighting game right there. Like, Nintendo, look at this game and pick from it. You can't ignore it. I mean, now I know Ruby Rose coming into the game in Smash Bros. Is a long shot. I know this, but I can't help but want. I'm sorry. Just Ruby Rose, the Ruby series, great. Watch it. You're gonna love it. I bet. Before we get on to number 1, of course, I have to say there's a couple honorable mentions. Not as many as you might expect, but there's a couple. The first one is a character that should have been in the Smash 4, that should have made a return for the Super Smash Bros. Melee, being Pichu. Now, I can't say I played Pichu at all in Smash Bros. Melee. Yes, I played Melee way back when I was growing up. The only characters I ever used in that game, however, was Ganondorf, Link, Roy, and Mario. Pichu was not one of them. However, seeing as Pichu was the only character from the Melee roster, well, besides Ice Climbers, to not make it into Smash 4, I want to see Pichu return to Smash Switch. Yes, it's another Pikachu. It's a Pikachu clone, but Pichu, you gotta look at it. Let's look at it. It's a freaking adorable. Pichu in Smash Bros. Melee. I don't see it much. I didn't see much of it when I watched. I do watch some tournaments from Melee. I don't see it much there, in the scene. But I'm pretty sure Sakurai can make something work for Pichu. Come on, Sakurai, bring Pichu back. We all want him. You know it. Our other honorable mention has to go to Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden series. Now, before this last couple of years had passed, I had never known of Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden. I never even played a Ninja Gaiden game to the most recent series of Ninja Gaiden on the Wii U. Granted, that game was a pain to play and it was hard, even on normal difficulty. But he's a great. I just feel like yes, it would be another sword fighter similar to the Fire Emblem series, but Ryu Hayabusa would just be a perfect fit. He has access to a staff, his katana, his shuriken. It's like he would just be perfect. I just feel he would be a perfect addition to the Smash roster because he would have a variety of weapons in his arsenal to use. He was not just mainly a sword fighter or not a staff user. He has more options up his sleeve than let's say Marth or Ike or any of them. And Ryu Hayabusa for Ninja Gaiden. Come on, Nintendo, make it happen. Now, this last I mentioned wasn't originally decided on until literally just now as I'm recording this, and then that has to be Kratos from the God of War series. I haven't played none of the Kratos, any of the God of War series, or any of the games whatsoever, but I've seen the Kratos mod, and even though it was over Ike, it looks freaking gorgeous, okay? You got the basis of, if you look at the God of War series, yes, Kratos will have to be toned down, like Ken will be, if Ken makes it in, and same with Ryu Hayabusa, if they make it in, they'll have to be toned down quite a bit. But Kratos, come on. Bring him in the game. He would be he would be a powerhouse to deal with. He would be like a slightly faster version of Gandalf with blades, basically. He would be the Gandalf we all want to see. A Gandalf with actually uses his blades. That's how I would see Kratos. Kratos has so much awesome from his games. I would just want to see him in Smash, which just not only for that, just to show my brother-in-law as well. So, little nostalgia there. And finally, we were at number 1 on this list. Number 1, the character I chose to be number 1 on this list, the character I voted for so many times on the Smash ballot for Smash 3 and Smash 4, even though he was an assist trophy, has to come as a 1, is Shadow the Hedgehog. I've always been a fan of Shadow. He's my favorite Sonic character from the Sonic series, hands down, no doubt about it. Shadow the Hedgehog needs to be in Smash. If he's only just an alternate costume for Sonic, I would be happy with that. But I would be even better. It would even be even better if he's his own character. I mean, he has games on the Xbox, and you can just take that. He uses a freaking gun, but has a freaking motorcycle, for God's sake. He has access to Super Shadow. He has Chaos Control, Chaos Spear. He has so much that is disposal. It would just make sense to have him in the Smash Bros. Series. Please, if no character on this list makes this Smash Switch, please at least let it be Shadow. Out of all of these characters, let Shadow make it on the Switch version of Smash. Please, Sakurai, please, Nintendo, please make it happen. That concludes my top 5 characters I want to see on Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Let me know your own top 5 list down in the comment section down below. And if you have suggestions for a future top 5, let me know that in the captions down below as well. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Maybe I'll even make a poll on Twitter as well for the options for the series. Join the Tag Team EV Discord server if you're new to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and tune in to, I believe, tomorrow for the next episode of Pokemon Leaf Creek Randomizer Nuzlocke. And just gonna say, once that series is done, we got something else coming up for you guys. So that all being said and done, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, hit the like button if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video.